Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this week's video we're going to be looking at the new frame I chose. Now you may have seen in previous videos I had the Rush FPV frame and I kind of broke it, so yeah, been on the lookout for a new frame. So I'm going to show you what I chose and tell you why, so let's go. Well, let's not keep you waiting, we'll jump straight into it. The frame I chose was the TBS Source 1 V5. Now there's a few reasons why I chose this, and the first thing I want to do is give a big shout out to UK Phoenix FPV for suggesting this. I'll put a link to his Instagram and that down in the video description so you can check his page out. He's a real good pilot, so I'd highly recommend having a look. So yeah, I think what we'll do now, we'll go down to the bench, empty the packet and see what you actually get. So let's go. Right, so this is the packet you get it in. So I'll empty it out and show you what's actually in it. There we go, that looks like your top plate there. Set of arms. That looks like your bottom and middle plate. Another set of arms. Battery pad. That looks like your camera plates, and that bit, I'm quite interested in that bit there. That's actually your locking piece that goes in between your arms and holds them steady, so we'll have a look at that in a minute. There's some standoffs there, two different sizes, and all your screws. So now, by the magic of editing, let's get them all out of the pack. So there we go. Now one thing straight away I can see there that I really do like is on your actual bottom plate, it's already got the press nuts in the carbon. Now there's nothing I hate more than when you get a new frame and you have to put the press studs in yourself, because they're an absolute pain in the arse. So yeah, now one of the main reasons I actually bought this frame, well, the top reason really was the price. I think it was 30 quid, which you know, it has gone up slightly since the other like versions 1 to 4, but that's just the world we live in at the minute with production costs and everything going through the roof. But yeah, and one of the other main reasons was the arms. Now these arms are actually 6mm thick. Let's have a quick check just to make sure. 5.8, so it's near as damn it there, but yeah, they're really strong thick arms. Right, while we've got all these bits laid out, I'll give them a quick measure just to see how thick they are. So we'll start with your top plate, and that's coming out 2.1mm, so 2mm. I think this is your middle plate, so that is also 2mm thick. And this is your bottom plate. I can already feel in my hand that's a little bit thicker, so that's 2.5mm, so a half decent sized bottom plate there. I've got a few different size standoffs there and all, because this is like a split deck, you know, it goes together like that, so your back standoffs are going to be slightly thinner or thicker than your front standoffs. All your little screws there, your camera plate. Now this bit's the bit that interests me, like I said before, so what I'll do now, I'll sort of sit the legs down with this in, so you can have a look and see what this actually does. There you go, that's how your legs sort of, and your bottom plate and that sit together. And if you see there, remove this plate, you see how that piece sort of sits in the middle there and locks them legs into position. Now once this is all screwed together, that should be rock solid. Now that's a big improvement on the V3 frame where I had before, where your legs were basically just held in by a couple of screws. And straight away there you can see the difference. There's the new V5 frame leg. As we measured, it's almost 6mm. Now that's off the V3 version. You can see it's a lot flatter and wider, but the carbon on it's a lot thinner. We'll give it a quick measure to see what it actually is. And 4mm, so yeah, you're actually getting 2mm more carbon on your legs, which for a freestyle quad, one of the main places they do break is your legs, because that's what takes the impact. So yeah, it's going to be a lot stronger. So now that we've had a quick look at all the bits, I think I'll put it together and we'll have a look what it's like when it's finished. Well, so there we go, that's the TBS Source 1 V5. Pretty solid, quite happy with that. I had to nip it down quite a bit to stop it wiggling. There's a tiny bit of wiggle in one of the arms, but nothing major, or I can't tighten down and sort out, but yeah. Now, one thing I have noticed on this frame there when I've built it, there's plenty of room for your stack there. There's 20 by 20 mounting and 30 by 30, as you can see on the back. But if you notice there, there's only 20 by 20 mounting on the back. So if you were planning on getting this and putting something like the HD0 Freestyle VTX in, it's not going to fit. You get a Vista in that. Probably wouldn't get an air unit in it, but you definitely get a Vista. So yeah, if you're thinking about buying this for putting HD in, unless it's DJI, I think you're really going to struggle. I mean, if needs be, you could maybe mount a 20mm flight controller in the back and then have your ESC and your HD0 VTX at the front. Should be enough room there with the clearance, but definitely won't be able to mount it in the back anyway, unless you want it hanging out quite a bit. All that's left to do now is get me motors, my stack and everything in and take it for a test fly. But that's going to be another video. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please think about giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. I'll put some links down in the video description to where you can buy a few bits from. I'll try and find some links to where you can get this from. Now, some of these links might be affiliate links, and what that means is you click on the link, do your shopping. Doesn't have to be this, it can be anything. Check out, I'll get a little commission. It's a good way to support the channel, doesn't cost you a penny. I've also got a patron down there, which is another good way to support the channel. A few benefits like stickers and my Discord server, if you'd like to join that, from as little as £3 a month. And also there's Buy Me a Coffee, which is just a one-off thing where you can click it, buy me a coffee. Great way to support the channel, keep me caffeined up. So anyway, thanks for watching, we'll see you next time.